Hello and welcome to another video.
As I said in the previous Majorette and Siku video, I recently went to Indonesia and I picked up a lot of Tomica as well. Most Toys Kingdom and Kids Station out there have a Tomica display case.
There's one that had a really big display of
Tomica and I managed to fill in some gaps of the ones I really want. So there's cars from that. There's also 4 that my cousin in America managed to pick up in Walmart for me and post over. So in the American packaging. And there's a couple online that my fiancé managed to pick up for me as well. So starting off with those, she managed to pick up the car transporter for me, one I particularly liked, the Mitsubishi Fuso tractor cab, and then there's the 5 cars on the back. It's a metal base with plastic on the top. It's very small in scale. As you can see, the 1/64 scale cars in the background dwarf it in width and height wise. But it's definitely a really nice model to add to my collection.
pretty robust toy as well. We'll move out of the way to show off the next one, which was the Escalade
Limo. I really like this one. It's got the opening doors at the back.
And it's white. It definitely stands out. Again, the scaling is a bit smaller than 1/64, but
It'd be a pretty big model if it was to scale. And it's
up to the usual
high quality of Tomica, and really quite pleased we managed to get it.
Next to it is the
Latest Toyota Supra in grey.
I'd like to pick up one of these in the red. This was
The only one I found
was grey in 2 stores.
so I went with it in the end. Definitely managed to get the proportions right, and I
Can't wait to add a mini GT or
similar in a premium.
car to my collection.
Now I've got this smaller one, this more toy basic one. Now we got a row of 3 of my
Favourite Tomicas,
the Megane RS,
the 2 Subaru
BRZs.
The Megane in my favourite colour, yellow, the black wheels. Definitely a smart looking car. There are only a couple of these left.
And then next door,
Subaru BRZ. The second store I went in, they had one on display loose in yellow, but they only had it in blue colour boxed to take home, so I picked up the one in blue. Very nice colour, stands out, suits the car. And then later on another store I found it in yellow. So I managed to get a pair of them, which I'm quite pleased
about. So I think it's one of my favourite castings in this Tomica line, and I haven't really got any premiums of it, just the Hot Wheels one.
in a car I didn't think I'd go for, but when you look at
It in the flesh, it's a really nice casting.
it, the Highways Road Maintenance Mazda 6.5 with a big light bar on the top. Definitely looks smart. Got a bit of weight to the casting.
It looked good in any scene. I think this one's a Toyota Crown. This was
The first one I picked up myself and bought. And will definitely look good with a black wheel swap. Proper rubber tyres would transform this. Look really mean. There's the white paintwork. And I picked up the Toyota Camry. Again, a wheel swap would do this car a world of good. They do well with the front grills on Tomicas. There's so much detail, they're so accurate.
definitely looked like the real thing.
And then we got what in the UK
Here we call the Toyota Corolla Estate.
here in blue. Saw them a few times in shops and then finally picked one up. Now the cars I've skipped over, these 3 in the background are from America. Nissan Note, Here's the Daihatsu at the back, and then the Suzuki Jimny from the US. Jimny looks a bit bigger scale than the rest of the cars. It looks really good in the lime green, and maybe modify it with some chunky wheels and put some of the little scenery pieces I've got on the roof, like so. Definitely a model to customise. And then Toyota CHR in the corner here was also from America. Really pleased about that one.
I really like it. And then the
Thunderbird Lady Penelope car. Found that in a charity shop a couple of years ago, I think pre-COVID. May have paid a bit too much for it. It wasn't boxed, but I thought, when am I going to see it again? So I picked that up, and since then
the collection's grown a bit, so it's got
a few friends. When I go over next, I'm going to pick up some more, and hopefully some new releases
will have come out by the time I
visit
Indonesia again. Let me know which are your
favourites and which ones you managed to pick up. My Instagram's Diecast Detective, and I'll see you in the next video.